Hello, funky friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Amy, aka Funky Mama 0703. Yep, back again. This is 2020, and I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to go along and see what happens. I know that my videos are not made specifically for kids, but they are kid-friendly, so I'm hoping that if I continue listing it the way it is, that I'll be safe, and I'm hoping, and I'm praying, and I'm going to go for it and just to see what happens with this whole FTC uh, stuff. Um, they have told, one of the things I've read is that if you're a small timer like this, you're least likely to be hit. They're going to be going more after the bigger offenders. And I'm not making money off from this. So you guys know the whole thing. I spent two videos, I think, explaining how it was for me. So we will see how we go. I'm going under the guise that they're not going to hit me so hard if they do, because they did make a promise that they would go after, your fees would be basically what you can afford. And I can't really afford anything because I'm not making anything. But I figure if I get hit, then I can make that determination when it comes. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of a 2019, 2020 year in update on how things are going. Doing really well, enjoying my time at work again. This is just basically updates, and I'll tell you what we got planned for, well, most of the year if we get a chance, and we'll see how it goes. Doing really well. Have gained 10 pounds since I told myself, gave myself the last 3 months of 2019 off from the diet. So basically what I did was I ate what I wanted, but I was a little less, I mean, I didn't go crazy. So I only gained about 10 pounds in that time. 10 pounds according to my weight, and probably 5 pounds according to the doctor's weight. So we'll see. But either way, I gained a little bit of weight, and I have renewed vigor in getting into my diet. I'm still kind of slipping a little bit when it comes to like eating out and that type thing. Need to make better choices in that respect, but enjoying what I can, and I'm cutting back in other areas of my life, or other areas of my meals, so that I can splurge a little bit at one or another meal. Let me get that color out. There we go. So we'll see how it goes. I have lost 6 pounds since the beginning of this year, simply because I have started back on the diet type thing and documenting my food. That was the big thing, is the last 3 months of the year, I did not document at all what I was eating. And a lot of that is simply because I told myself I was going to give myself the 3 months off. And I think every year I'm going to do that, is have those 3 months where I can eat a little more, or I can eat a little less strict, and then go back on to get back to my ideal weight. According to the surgery, because the surgery says you'll lose about 70% of your weight. I'm not sure if that's the weight that you started with, or the weight that you had as of the day of or the week before surgery. I'm not sure how that works out, but it was 70% of my weight that I was going to lose. According to that, I have to lose or get down to 169. So I am currently 5 pounds away from that to get the goal weight of my surgery. My doctor initially, before surgery, had suggested what we would try to do is, or my goal weight with him is 150, which, that's 15 pounds away. Not a problem. And then the next weight would be what I was hoping for, if I had, if I wasn't quite happy with what I saw at the 150, was I would I want to go down to 140. I personally don't have, I personally think that any weight loss I have now is actually gravy, because I feel like I've succeeded in what I wanted to do, which is bring myself down in weight. You guys have seen pictures of the change that I've made in the weight loss, and I'm impressed with it, thrilled by it. So I'm looking forward to, if I don't lose any more, it's okay, but I really would like to lose more. We'll see how it goes. like I said, I'm like 25 pounds away from my goal weight, 15 pounds away from the uh, goal weight set up by the doctor, and then the surgery is only 5 pounds. So that's actually kind of amazing to be within 30 pounds of where I want to be. Something I hadn't seen in years. So I am impressed. I am happy. I'm thrilled that it's working out the way it is. I'll tell you right from the start, a positive mental attitude has done a lot to help you through this. Anybody who may be considering surgery or this type of surgery for losing weight, I highly recommend it if you are about 100 pounds over or have a lot of medical issues. I was 150 pounds, so I was like a whole nother person over. And I highly recommend the weight loss or the surgery if it's within you to do it. If you have a lot of medical issues, based on your weight, I think that it'll help. I don't suggest it's for everybody, and especially if you only have a few pounds here and there to lose, there are other ways. But I do suggest checking out online, checking out what the diet for this surgery is, because I think that will be a major help for you to lose weight. Now, I lost 60 pounds initially working or trying to lose weight before surgery. So before the surgery, from April of 2018 to, was it 2018? Yeah, it must have been. No, yeah, 2018. From the point that I had decided to go for the surgery, I followed the doctor's diet plan, and so from April to February of 2019, I actually, in that span of time, the 9 months or 10 months before surgery, I lost 60 pounds, which was to me amazing as it was. And then to be able to say I lost that weight was an amazing feeling. So that was on me. I did that myself by following the doctor's plan and having somebody supervise me. Highly suggested that if you have weight to lose and you're really planning on losing the weight, to do it that way. To check with your doctor, find out if maybe they have a diet that you can follow. See if you can get in with a dietitian, and maybe check into following a bariatric diet plan, because it, low carbs, high protein. According to my physician or my surgeon, we are supposed to have like 80 to 100 grams of protein and 40-ish pounds or grams of carbs. Now I'm over today because we went to Hardee's for breakfast, but it does do that, and I'm really not always happy about that, but it worked. And so I'm kind of taking care of the rest of the day. So I'm not going to be eating a lot until I take the kids to supper tonight. But lunch is going to be just a protein shake. That'll get me my protein in and keep the carbs low. So I'm pretty happy with that. And it'll work. We'll figure it out. Like I said, it's for me, it's watching what I'm eating, documenting, because there is a app on the phone or on my phone that's called Bariastic, which is based for people who are having bariatric surgery. But if you're not, it does have a good guidelines to follow, and it really directs you well. What it gives you is you can plan your meals or have your meals scheduled out, and you can see where you're eating, where your problems may be, what you need to do. It gives you the calorie count for every meal, so I can get anywhere from 200 to 300 calories per meal and still still lose weight. And I have been roughly bouncing around like 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day, which, is good. Today it's going to be a little more, maybe if I go a little overboard for supper tonight, but you can splurge every now and then, because, my biggest thing is, if you deny yourself the good stuff, you're going to, that's where you're going to fall. That's where you're going to go after. And that's why during the holiday, I allowed myself to splurge a little bit, have some pumpkin pie, maybe not eat the crust, although I did eat the crust because I love the crust. eating biscuits, having potatoes, things that my doctor would not really want me to have because it doesn't go along with what their plans are and what their plan is. But I let myself during the holidays, I will have like a few fries or whatever to help out too. So those are proteins or carbs that my body really shouldn't have, starchy foods that probably would make my doctor a little ticked off at me. But those are things that my body craves every now and then, and I try not to go overboard on it when I do get it, but I don't deny myself it. Um, like I said, I look in the mirror now and I'm actually pretty happy with what I see. The change in a year and a half, a year, almost 2 years now, um, is amazing. And I am wholly impressed with what I have done for myself and what, um, Midwest Bariatric Center has done to help me lose the weight that I needed to wait or lose. I feel amazing. My knees are amazing. We had at work, we've got order pickup and a lot of people getting those orders in before Christmas. So I had made the joke that um, from Thanksgiving on, I am going to have the most amazing buns at the end of this because of all the walking I was doing. I was getting thousands of steps in. In fact, I was actually getting close to 10,000 steps every day that I worked. I don't get that when I'm at home because I rarely walk. And I should be doing more walking, but it's hard to get out, especially since it's so cold. Um, who knows what I keep telling myself tomorrow morning I'll take the dog for a walk, and of course we don't. Um, who knows? Updates on what type of videos we're going to be doing. This year, I'm going to stick with my Sims games. I plan on doing more along the lines of The Sims, I think. I do have one that a challenge that I want to do, and I think I might try doing some of the challenges. Never really been someone to do Sims challenges, but I think I might give a few a try and see what happens. I've got one girl right now. Her name is, I always forget. It's Taylor McMean, and I'm going to do a series with her, I think, where she's doing she's doing the challenges. The first challenge we're doing is I want to do the entire year with this person, hitting every one of the uh, holidays that they have on there. My biggest problem right now, though, is unfortunately, I don't know if it's a glitch in my game or if it's something going on, but, and if anybody else out there are Sims players and you're having the same issue, right after Winterfest, Christmas Winterfest, there is the holiday for, was it premiere, TV premiere. And I have been having issues. Now it happened in the game while I was playing myself because the one Sims I'm playing, I'm trying to get her to hit every holiday as well. I usually avoid the holidays. In the games, I usually just play and let it go. But I thought this year with this character, I want to play it. And now with the one that I'm doing here, she was kind of inspired by the first character that I'm playing, except that she's a naughty girl. But this character, Taylor, I want her to do each of the seasons. But I've found that with the one, and this is the only one I've come up to yet that I've had issues, when you try to go and watch the video or the premiere. Now you can watch other TV shows, you can watch anything else that's on there, but once you click to watch the premiere, she'll come in, they'll sit down and start watching, and immediately they jump out of the chair and then they move elsewhere in the room. So it's like, no, I want you to watch the TV. And unfortunately, that might be the only holiday that we're going to miss. But I do want to hit all the fests as well. Geek Fest is kind of fun, so I want to get in there and play Geek Fest. I think she needs to get in there sooner so she can enjoy it. And I want to get T-shirts for every one of the holidays or the festivals she goes to so that I can kind of show them off as well. First video will be the next video out, and that's going to be introducing her, or not the next video, because the next video is actually going to be for the new game update. Stuff pack that they're giving us on January 21st. I will give you a run through of that. I've heard a number of people who have seen the videos for it, and they're really stoked about what we're getting. I'm looking forward to it as well. I always like those ideas, and you're going to have to wait till the next video to see what it is, but I think you're going to enjoy it too if you're a Sims player. Um, I don't want my video to be all Sim, or my channel to be all Sims, but right now that's where it looks like I'm going, just to be a little on the safe side. Um, we'll see where it goes on ways, but we'll continue. But yeah, we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the months and the year of, or the Sims year. That way she can see all the fests and see all the games and, or all the holidays, and play around with that. So we're going to do that. It's going to be a year in the life of, and then it's going to be Taylor Maine. But I also might do each one as well. Other characters doing that as well. We'll see. We'll see. One big news that I have to report is at the end of the year, one of the updates that we had a big one for university. I told you guys about that in one of the videos last year. Unfortunately, and it ticked me off, one of the updates that they had right after that killed my computer, or killed the Sims game on my computer, and wouldn't allow me to play, wouldn't let me in. So I had to get my daughter to re-up it. I actually got so frustrated that I had wiped out everything on the memory. I think it was after Christmas. I tried to re-upload everything, and it still didn't get me in. My daughter worked something out and was able to get it going for me. So I do have my game back now. It does kind of glitch, and I did lose all of the characters that we were playing with before. So I'm going to have to either revamp them or redo or find a way around. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Taylor or one of my other Sims will go through the neighborhoods, and we'll work our way through that, because I really want to do a neighborhood walk, just so that you guys can see what's going on and what the neighborhoods are. We've got a lot of neat neighborhoods. I think there are 8, 9, 10, 11 neighborhoods right now. Or worlds is what they call them in this game. But I like the neighborhood walks, and I want to continue them. I might do create another Amy, or well, Funky Mama, and have her in there. What does it have her go through? I just have to redo her, and she'll be different because we change in life, you know. I got pink hair again. Really prefer the pink hair, and I really like it shorter than the longer, because that just kind of started getting really kind of freaky. So we're going to go back to pink. We're going to keep it short and see where we go there. I might get another haircut and just have them spike it, because who knows? Spiking is kind of fun sometimes. I'm trying to think if there are any other updates. We are waiting for our landlord to move us to a bigger apartment. My daughter, who has been, I've talked about in the past, having issues, never specifically said what the issues were, because you don't need to know, but we will be planning on, in the near future, hopefully be moving into a larger apartment. Currently it's just me and my son living where we are, and I need to get room for my daughter to move in so that she can move back in with us. There's no way she can live by herself. She needs her mama. But sorry about that. No, but we are planning on trying to find a way for all of us to move back in together. Hopefully we can hold out and be strong and just wait until they get their crap in order. You know how landlords can be sometimes. So we're just waiting, and that's all it is waiting. I don't think there's any other things going on that is new. I'm just really thrilled. My sister and I got to take a really cool holiday. We went to a resort hotel just to the east of us. Some fabulous time spent there. One of the best massages. It's my first massage basically, but it was an amazing massage for about like 80 minutes. The girl was amazing, and I love the whole aesthetic to it, because it's kind of rings to my Native American side, or there I'm not Native American, but I do have this heart for it. I've done a lot of research. I've gotten into a lot of stuff about it, and I'm really I think in my heart I have a Native American side to it, and they really really hit that. And the massage therapist was actually a Native American woman. Fabulous. I loved it. And it was like one of the best experiences of my life. Plus spending the whole weekend, or 3 days with my sister was just the best thing. And Sue, I want to thank you. I know I told you that before, but I really want to thank you for this. You just made me feel completely at ease and thrilled, and I had a lot of fun. Um, we did things that we probably wouldn't do ordinarily. We were doing a little bit of drinking and yeah, drinking. And my sister did make a really cool video of us going up a uh, watchtower in the area near where we were staying, and it was so funny. It was kind of neat because she was more sober than I was, but we were going up the stairs and having just a good time joking and goofing off. I love being able to go back to where I'm younger, in mind and heart. Um, Christmas with my family was very interesting. I hope yours was good. I hope you had fun. We were took a little time to throw after unwrapping presents. We took all the paper and was throwing it at each other, so that kind of was fun too. Um, I think my mother was highly disappointed in us, but it was fun and we enjoyed it and we were able to spend time together, which is something we never got to do or we haven't done in a long time. Um, so we've got lots of things planned in the future, lots of things coming up, and I'll see what we do. I'm not sure if we're going to keep up such a rigorous um, videos where it was like Mondays and Fridays. We'll just see what comes on. This one's actually going to be going up today yet on Thursday, and then I should have a game one up for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really super regimented, and that's where my problem is. And of course, I've had a hard time getting videos up because of this whole COPPA thing. I was a little concerned, a little worried. You will notice at the beginning of this video, there'll be kind of a COPPA notice just in case. I mean, I don't know if it'll help, but I figure at least it can't hurt. So we'll see how it goes. So thank you for watching, guys. Keep watching. Hopefully I can put up some content that'll keep you interested and keep you going. If you have any ideas, any concerns, anything you want me to discuss, we do have that bar below, which is our comment bar. I'd love to hear it. I will endeavor to do better at checking. I noticed yesterday I went through and there was a comment on there from 6 months ago. Sorry, Sue. But I'll endeavor to get in and watch those and comment more quickly back to you. But I would like to hear how your life is going, what things are going on in your life, and how were your holidays, and what were you happy about? We will, of course, see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Bye.